I'm learning that now. So from now on, you're going to see me. I'll be with a little itty bitty bird, but it'll look really big.
It'll look like a falcon.
Yeah, exactly.
Or an ostrich.
Exactly.
Right, guys, we're going to speak to Bruce and Tricia, husband and wife, on this podcast. They've been hunting at Kuvhima Safaris. In the description are all the details of Kuvhima Safaris. There's also a red button called the subscribe button. If you like this, press that button so you'll always get a podcast like this. But for now, let's go.
Trophex. Honor the hunt. Own the memory.
Welcome very much, eh? Welcome at Trophex Taxidermy, eh? And very well hunting with the Kuvhima Safaris.
We have had a wonderful time.
Man, just to get Hannes here to sit here, that's a mission by itself. You saw what I had to do to get him here.
I had nothing to do with it. But he took great care of us. Great care of us, yes.
Like in the past, there was no buffalo charging, so you didn't have to do that extra.
No, you didn't tell me there was a video of that. I just saw the video of that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
That was pretty scary. It was pretty scary. Watching that buffalo tumble like that, 6 meters away, 5 meters away?
That was too close of a call, but it happens.
Yeah.
You know Graham?
I do know Graham.
Graham said he shot it as well.
Yeah, he was actually my cameraman, but he took his gun with him as well. And when the clients ran out of bullets, I think Graham gave another shot, and then he gave his gun to the client. So he can fire a couple of shots more.
I was talking to just now, and I thought, no, man, you're lying. You weren't the cameraman. I mean, you can't be a cameraman.
He's a man of many talents. No, that was really something to see.
Yeah.
To say mine were not nearly that spectacular.
Okay. Yeah. So all the way here, let's get the names on the video. Your name is?
I am Bruce.
And Tricia.
Tricia. Yep. Tricia, you didn't hunt anything.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you get less to hunt, less in South Africa? What in English? Didn't get it?
Got the urge to shoot something.
Yeah.
No. I picked out.
You picked out.
She
and I draw.
She painted several animals, and
really?
there are more in the way. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, so you're an artist.
Yes.
Right? So did they put you at a waterhole, and then you see something, you draw it, or you just did it by?
Well, I take pictures.
They took pictures. Okay.
And they went to Kruger National Park before they came to us. So got some nice pictures there. Great shots of giraffes and elephants and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of elephants in the Kruger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Could you see the difference if you're at Kuvhima Safaris, how the trees are there, and if you're in the Kruger, the trees are a lot less, or didn't you notice something like that?
I did. The bush was much thicker.
Yeah.
So
That's elephants.
yeah. Is that the elephants thinning it out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
Yeah, that's actually a problem. Like animals like the Kudu, I don't know what other ones. The easiest one is the Kudu, because they die when it's drought. They die very easily. Kudus, and they need trees. Yeah. They leaf eaters.
So yeah, if the elephants have really gone through and stripped them, makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Did not know that. Well, this is our first time in Africa, so we were joking because everybody took a lot of trophies, and I only took 2.
Yeah.
It was a big thing to just get to this point and get my wife comfortable with the whole idea of having the trophies in the house and everything. But the trophies are gonna go right up in the house, right in the living room. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what it is that you guys are able to do for us.
And just
what magic you can create.
Yeah.
So
just to get them in the living room, I can tell you of many guys that doesn't manage to get them. They have to build some kind of a man cave or a garage or something where they could put their trophies, because the wife wouldn't allow them. So well done.
We're already planning our next trip. So then she's picking out the animals that we can fit. So she has to see how these sit on the wall and then start picking out spots. Now that she knows how everything, how big it is and how it looks, and didn't know what a shoulder mount was, and where a shoulder mount is and a full mount is.
Okay.
So it's pretty exciting stuff for me. Yeah.
And you've noticed now some of the stuff you can put on the floor. That's with the pedestal on it.
Yeah.
What about the buffalo then? Because that's
No.
You know what?
I shouldn't show the video. Right?
Yeah, if you had not shown me the video, you might have talked me into it, but
Oh, man.
I have to spend some more time with a big gun at the range before I want to take that one on.
Yeah. But you have to remember you've got Hannes beside you and you've got Graham there with the camera, apparently.
A camera in one hand and a rifle in the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I must tell you that the buffaloes, the charges with buffaloes is, I know I've interviewed a lot of guys. They've hunted 20 buffaloes, and none of them have ever charged them. And then there's one now and then when there's something going differently, because I think maybe the buffalo has some bad history.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the one that charged us. He wasn't even wounded. He was just, when he saw us, he came. So it was one of those that's bad-tempered.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear that about American buffalo, that they normally just sit there, but 1 in 20, 1 in 30, they decide that they're going to trample you.
Yeah.
So that's one. I have friends who have taken those, and 2 of them have had buffalo after the first shot didn't drop and decided that they were going to trample them. Second shot, fortunately, was a good one. For both of them, or it could have had a bad ending.
So of all the vacations, this is something different, eh? When you come and hunt something.
It is. I retired in last December, and we had trips that we had planned, but this happened the way it happened because we had planned on making this trip, but the group that we're with, they just all decided to go this year, and I said, "Well, of course I'll go." So it just came together the way it was supposed to. But yeah, it was one of those trips that I've been planning a long time. We finally were able to make it happen.
Yeah. Okay. So who's with you? Is that your? I didn't ask before. Is that your son or is it?
No. So
I'm going to get you a whiskey. Right, while you,
if you insist.
do you want one as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the tall gentleman that we were walking with is Jeff. Jeff and his wife Leanne are very close friends of ours.
Yeah.
We all were in the military together for many years.
Military.
Yeah, for many years,
nice.
and then they know Angela and Adam, the couple with the small children, and they're close friends with them. They're all from Alaska.
Okay.
We've now become close friends with them. And then the other couple that has the older son, they are Adam's sister and brother-in-law and their son. So it really has become a family trip for everybody.
Okay, I see.
And you go on these trips and you're never really sure how it's all going to come together with all the different people. But this has been a great trip. And I think really a lot of what Hannes and the rest of the crew were able to do really helped it come together, made everybody very comfortable. Everybody got plenty of PH time and opportunities to hunt. It worked out really well.
Yeah.
So we're really excited.
Okay. I know Kuvhima Safari for a very long time, very long time, and I know the whole. I know the whole. What's the right word? The whole system of how they are employed, and I know the guy at the top is Andre, the angry guy, the guy that makes the rules.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've met JJ.
Oh yes,
Funny guy.
Yeah.
Every time I speak to him, we speak about his boss.
Well, it's funny you say that because
it was a
I
good
don't, and maybe you can say now that the hunt is almost over. I think we're still going out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. So one more, but now that it's almost over, how did you decide who got what PH? I mean, because that was really you, right? You kind of figured that out.
Andre figured it out because Andre booked Adam in Alaska, so he kind of figured out who's going with who. So
I just felt like you matched personalities to
it
hunters.
normally happens like that, where we kind of match them pretty good.
Yeah,
you know.
because JJ and Adam and Angela, very similar personalities, right?
Yeah.
And then I apparently am the grumpy old guy in the group. So I don't know what that says about you, honest, but we worked out really well.
He's kind of grumpy as well.
Well, no, we're driving along. We're fine. We're having a great time. And then what? Bert was with Jeff, my tall friend, and the two of them kept teasing his wife.
Okay.
So I don't know if they planned it that way, but it worked out that way. So it really did gel together. So
that's amazing. I think it's kind of hard because every time I check the stats, I can see how many hunters are in America, and a very small percentage are coming to South Africa to hunt it. And every time they come here, they are so impressed with all. I'm kind of thinking maybe people are worried about flying here, getting to the airport, and how is this whole thing going to work? How are we going to get to the property? And
I was. I will admit it. I was, and that was one of the reasons why, when the opportunity came to come with the group, I said, we'll all figure it out together, because Angela and Adam had come before, so they kind of had it figured out. But everything was much, much, much smoother than I expected it to be. The rifle importation, because I brought my own rifle, worked out much smoother. I mean, we used rifle permits, right?
Yeah.
And they really put it together nicely. They made sure I made one mistake on my paperwork. They get it right back. I got it fixed, and it went through, smooth as silk. Yeah. And then the transport out, and it's all fine. Worked out really not nearly as intimidating. And I hadn't hunted big game since, how long have we been married?
38 years.
So it would have been about 39 years ago was
if
my
I have
last.
to ask my wife that question, I would have been in very big shit.
Oh, she will. No. When there are no witnesses anymore, now I'll pay for it. But I have to do that because I shot my last large animal. I've hunted a lot of birds since then, but I shot my last large animal when we just started dating. And so I had always wanted to come to Africa. And I, as I said, the rest of our groups were in Alaska, so there's opportunities to go there. But it's not like coming here where you have the variety that you see. So very, very much something I think that everybody should try once.
Yeah.
Even if you decide it's not for you, try it once.
Yeah.
And
what do you think of the properties? Big? Walking did you shoot something on the track or?
Our Impala we shot off the foot.
Yeah, that was a pretty close one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
driving around, you're seeing, man, it's big.
It is big, very much so. And again, we did some. I shot my Kudu from the truck.
Yeah.
But we had to do a little spot and stalk, not very far, but for the Impala.
Yeah.
But I think that was really an ideal situation.
Oh yeah.
Because we walked into two males fighting, and so we were able to get to a point where we had a nice clear shot. It worked out really well.
Yes. It's something a Kudu, eh? When you find it in the bush, the way it looks, the way it's walking, it's a very elegant.
It is, but they call it the ghost for a reason. Ours was under a tree, and just moving in and out of the shadow, I was having trouble finding the silhouette.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I had a good PH who was telling me when to shoot and when not to shoot. So it worked out.
Yeah. How many shots did it take?
One, but it wasn't. It took a little while. We tracked it for over a day, but we got it. We got it the next day, and it was the one shot had killed it. I wish it had been a little faster.
Yeah.
But it was just a matter of about that much.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference.
It does.
And sometimes it's difficult to see exactly how it's standing, what angle.
Well, that was just it. It was a quartering shot, and it was kind of in the dark and out. And I will admit, my first shot at an animal in Africa, I might have might have yanked the trigger a little too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt great when we found it, and it had turned out to be relatively clean. So.
Yeah. And the tracking, that's the one thing. Who was the
Oh.
tracker?
Jackson. Jackson is my tracker. But where we shot the Kudu, it was the thickest bush you can think of. And we only found about 5 drops of blood, maybe 6, maybe. So yeah, and to track in tall grass this time of the year with all the grass and the thick bush, we almost have to crawl in there. So, but yeah,
That's the thing. These trackers, when they find blood, sometimes it's a spot the size of a tick on a leaf.
That's what it was. We found maybe 5 drops total. You know, and it was, as I said, it traveled almost the length of the whole animal, but there was no exit wound, so it wound up not bleeding as much. So, but we're able to find a drop I think you found one the next day, and the dew was still on it, and that's when we knew that because you're always worried that it'll be the wrong animal. We're tracking the wrong animal and stuff, but yeah, Jackson's a lot of fun to hunt. He's always got a smile on his face.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, some of these trackers, I was hunting with one, and we wounded the kudu as well, but the blood stopped. We'd stopped seeing blood, and the next day when we went on the track again, I couldn't even tell the difference. And I'm an exceptionally good pH. Just take note of that. Just remember that, okay? No, what I'm actually trying to say is the next day we couldn't find any blood anymore, but the tracker kept on telling me this is the right one because he can see the front leg. The point of the leg is pushing to the outside on the track. It means his shoulder is broken a bit. But because he's putting his feet down, he can see the way the foot is going down in the sand and then moving to the side. It's always giving that kind of, what's cripple?
twist. It's like a twist in the leg.
He's
like
got a twist in
limping.
and he picked it up in the tracks. Exceptionally good.
Yeah, I've never. I mean, I've hunted my whole life and never worked with a tracker before. That was it'll be hard to hunt without one now.
Yeah. They're very good. And it's important if you're a professional like him, you can also do that. The professional hunters in South Africa, they're also good with the tracks. But someone's got to keep his eyes up to see if they can see something. If you continue looking at the floor.
Yeah, because that's always their clients. If you wound something, you start tracking it. That first time you find it, a wounded animal, that's your best chance of getting a shot at it. From the second time, that animal then knows you after it, and he's looking back, he's waiting for you, listening. Here's just a little twig cracking, and it's gone. So that first opportunity you get after you shot it, that's the best.
Yeah. So that was the kudu, and then the impala.
Impala was a much better shot, I think. I think there was a moment because I hit it. It was a good hit, but it took off, and I was like, "Oh, not again." And you looked, okay, we're gonna track it. And same thing as with the kudu. He goes, "Okay, you stay with Jackson, keep tracking. I'll go look." And what you went maybe 100 feet.
Yeah,
and he goes, and I'm like. Because I was afraid, after the kudu, I had the look of shame. I was like, but the Impala was a much better shot, better placement. But what was happening is the two males were fighting, and the one male is beautiful animal, just stood up and looked at me, and I'm like, okay, if I miss this one, I can't even look at him. I just I'll go hide in the truck. But yeah, it was a good shot, and animal made it a few hundred feet at the most, maybe less than that, and
I can continue telling these people shooting a lot worse than that.
Well, it was funny because I think Hannes has a great eye for size and the right animal. I don't. I don't because it's been years. And he goes, "No, this is the good one. That's not the good one. This is the good one." And then you see other people's pictures, and they always look like they zoom in, so you just see the animal. And it looks huge. Like no, mine was bigger.
Yeah, well, you know what the trick is? You take the photo and sit 1 meter or 2 meters behind it, and it looks bigger.
I'm learning that now. So from now on, you're going to see me. I'll be with a little itty bitty bird, but it'll look really big.
It'll look like a falcon.
Yeah, exactly.
Or an ostrich.
Exactly.
You can have your wife paint that. You're sitting behind something. She must just put you about 3 meters behind it.
Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these. Are you going to do an oil painting from this one, you think?
Possibly.
Yeah, I would like that.
Okay.
I would like that very much.
Yeah, that
Pick
would be
the
very
one
nice.
you like the best out of the picture.
Okay. Well, I think I heard, was it Yolanda, Andre's
Yolanda,
wife, was like, can we get a painting? Can we get a picture? Like, no.
Yeah.
We're looking. I think Jeff is already trying to plan the next trip here. So we'll see.
My aunt, not my aunt, how do you say it? My brother's, my father's brother's wife. What do you call that?
Ooh.
My father's brother.
Brothers,
wife.
Still aunt.
auntie.
It's
I
my
think.
auntie. She can paint as well. And my father had a very big, he farms with Beefmaster cows.
Mm-hmm.
And he had this one bull that he was very proud of.
Mm-hmm.
And she painted that bull for him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in his office, but it's huge. It's 2 meters by 1.2.
That's large.
That's a large one. And it's hanging in his office, and he's very proud of it. It's much better than a photo.
I think so.
Yeah, because it's got some kind of memory about something. I don't know what the right word. My English is crap.
Well, you can. Don't feel bad. My English is crap too, and I don't have an excuse. So, but no, I think. And she always says, the painting is what your mind thinks it is.
Yeah.
A photo is what maybe is a little too. So you want it to match your memory, not match what necessarily was exactly what you saw
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, I think the right word is a painting is more valuable. I think that's because it's not just a click click.
Yeah.
It's not
Sort of
just an
copy or
Instagram copy or something. It's something special, and you can see the texture on it and the paint and the
Very much so.
time that goes into it.
You can leave out things like power lines if they show up.
Yeah.
So
It's harder to do with a photograph.
Yeah, I mean that's unfortunately that's the thing that is here, power lines. We've got so many stories with the power lines. I don't know if you know helicopters; they can't see those power lines.
no.
If you're from the top when you're going to land, you can't see it. You have to know about them and kind of look at the poles because from the top you can't see those lines. And when helicopters goes to farms to land there to drop off clients or whatever, they have to be very careful for that power lines.
How many accidents? Helicopters flying into lines and
Yeah,
Bad.
yeah. All right. So when are you coming back?
I think 28 is what they're talking about, but I think this next time we come in August.
Yeah.
towards the end of the season.
Yeah, so little the brush won't be quite as thick. So we were able to find some places where the brush had thinned out several of the areas in the farm, but yeah, I think August, especially in this time, I'll know better because first time coming to Africa is sort of you have to get an Impala. I think that's there's some rule out there that says you have to come the first.
Yeah.
And I always had wanted a Kudu, but now I've kind of seen what the options are. So I think the second trip is the one where you really kind of get into the groove.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to try and bring our children next time. They're both grown, so this will be an experience for them. I don't know if I'll get them to hunt or not, but we'll see.
Yeah, man. You have to get them to hunt because I'm always thinking Instagram and TikTok is getting the kids to miss hunting, not to see it and not to experience it because they concentrate too much on social media. And
I think that is the thing that people of my generation, it's we didn't have as much of that, and I think now trying to. And I think Adam and Angela are doing a great job with their children, is getting kids introduced to the outdoors, introduced to the shooting sports earlier, so that it doesn't feel so much of a leap for them, and they feel that comfort.
Yeah.
So I think it's an important thing, because if we stop or the hunting kind of decreases, then the conservation isn't there, the care for the respect for the wildlife isn't there. You just start treating them like they're paintings, and they're not paintings. They're living creatures, and they deserve respect. And hunters, every hunter I've ever met is a conservationist and respects the animals. Which is really why, like I said, when I didn't get that first clean shot, I was like, oh, but
no, man, that was a good shot. There was nothing wrong with it.
it was a big bull. It was a very nice bull. You picked out a really good. Because I couldn't tell, to be honest with you. You could have pointed out the youngest male out there, and I would have said, "Yay!"
No, but I will tell you one thing: if he shoots a small one, he's Andre. I don't know. We'll give him a hiding in front of you.
Maybe, but I've seen him and Andre together. And Andre will say something, and then he'll look over and he'll look to see if Hannes goes.
But you have to look at Andre when he's starting to look and he put his glasses a little bit down like that. Then you know if he's got it on, especially when he's got it on and he takes it down to his nose. Then you know, okay, Hannes is in trouble.
I will keep my eyes out, so I'll leave the room when that happens. I don't want to be there for that.
The same with us, because we do work for him. So every time he comes here, it's kind of the whole office is kind of moving the papers around, making sure everything is. But you need that. You need that because that's the guy that makes sure you can land, you get your rifles through without a struggle, you get to the camp without a struggle, and make everything simple and easy.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the right outfitter, and the right outfitter for you, I think, makes all the difference in the world. So that's why we wanted to come this first time with people that had already done it before and knew what to look for. Now I know better, but I didn't. So
No, it's going to be nice to see you again.
I'm looking forward to it very much.
Maybe by that time I'll have this podcast a lot smarter.
I think at this point, if I tell my kids I was on a podcast, I might actually get them to call me back sometimes, and I'll be a celebrity.
I'm going to send you the link, and then you share it to all of them.
There you go. Thank you.
You can tell them, hey, man, I've been on a podcast. You haven't even been on a podcast.
Yeah, I've been with the people that are cool.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
Got the cap.
Yep, exactly.
No, thanks a lot for stopping by. You can still look around and have a look at everything.
I'm excited. I think we picked out what we want in a mount, and I just want to sit down and kind of go through the list and put it all together and get done.
All right.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Great.
All right.
Thanks
for
so
stopping
much.
by, and thanks for getting Hannes here because I've struggled.
Oh, okay. Again, I was not involved in this.
I spoke the other day with JJ, and we spoke about Hannes on a podcast. And JJ told me one of his talents is running onto a dune. A dune.
Oh, a dune.
A dune.
A dune.
Sand dune.
He comes from Namibia. That's where and they've got those sand dunes.
Yeah.
Now, to run up with those dunes is a huge challenge. It's not easy. And JJ told me he knows how to do it, but he's got very thin legs, but he still he doesn't go into the sand like a stick, but he managed to run up there. He doesn't know how it's possible.
Well, it's how you grow up. That's what you know.
Yeah.
You have to do.
All right. Thanks a lot, eh?
Thank you.
How is the whiskey, though?
Very nice.
Very good.
It's a good one.
What is this?
It's I've got it there. It's
Glenfiddich?
Glenfiddich,
I thought it's nice. That's nice. It's almost lunchtime.
But you're on vacation, man. You're on vacation. All right. Thanks a lot, eh?
Thank you.
Thank you.